Hmm. Hmm. So this is what my crew brings me. Chained up and weak. Oh, brought all the way to my chamber, special for me. Well, I'm starving, but maybe I can talk to you before I make any rash, hungry decisions. So, you're probably wondering why you're here. Yes, well, a lot of individuals who end up sitting in front of a admittedly rather small, very dangerous dragon have the same question. And I'll tell you this. Every single one of them who got snappy suddenly felt very snappy. I don't take kindly to mean words. I have horrible anger issues, and I have no plans on fixing them. So, before you become breakfast in bed, I'm going to make you an open offer. Do you want to be my latest snack? Or do you want an excruciating, painful, toxic transformation to become one of my crewmates? Among my large and luxurious spaceship, where all the dragons who are in here are formerly human or some other species. Seems like you are human, so it's good to know that maybe you'll have something in common with a good fair bit of the crew. At least your former humanity, if you choose it. You won't remember much, but you'll remember feelings. Having one's own mind often complicates things, could lead to rebellion and such, so that's normally taken care of fairly quickly. The other option. The other option is I breathe a cloud of toxic gas into your face. You start choking and your internals start turning to sludge. I slowly start. I think going into too much detail would ruin the fun. You'll feel it. You'll feel every little bite, every nibble, all that. It's much like how a spider eats. I won't eat your disgusting skin. No, I know you humans have some odd tastes in your preferences for what you find. How to say it? I don't really like using terminology that comes across odd and implicit with reproduction of any kind. You have a certain liking for it, is the way I'd say it. Maybe not you specifically, but many like you. I've gotten enough humans to find a couple who ultimately perished to their ultimate fantasy. Quite a bunch. But I got to eat. Whatever. Neither sounds enjoyable. Well, it's not meant to be enjoyable. The only thing to enjoy here is on my end. Which way I get to watch you spasm and squirm until something that I like happens. So, you're not special to me. You are merely a plaything that I had my boys get. So, what do you think? What are the What are the perks of becoming a dragon? Many. You become the most human, Venusian, quite a few other terrestrian poisons and venoms. You gain a coat of quite honestly amazing fur, as you can see here on me. Just look at this soft belly and chest. Don't you just want to stick your fur, pet me until you get too close to my mouth and I bite you? Well, it's all up to you. Maybe you find biting fun. You seem embarrassed. Cute. So, given the fact you don't want to be digested and turned into... Ugh, I think maybe you're leaning more towards transformation. It's not pleasant. It does shatter quite a few of your bones, and it's mainly like growing a lot of extra flesh and bone all at once, out of almost nothing. Pretty much the only concentrated matter in your body is going to be my venom, cracking apart your skin and bone to form new body parts that you didn't know you could make. Because normally you can't. You are not a dragon. But there's always a way to become a little toy. Well, how about there? Your hands are freed. Now come here. There we are. You seem so much more friendly now that you know what's going to happen to you. That doesn't change the fact that it's still going to hurt so much. Stop tugging on your hair. I want you to feel a little something before you become a dragon. Enjoy these last moments in your human body. I don't know. Do some human things. You're not going to remember any of your family or friends. You're not going to remember anything. You're just going to know you were human. Not any details. You'll retain some aspects. A similar voice. Your height. A fairly close representation of your body mass. Simple things like that. Basic features. But you might get some new features like horns. Oh, you will be getting horns, by the way. Beautiful black or tan horns. Depending on how your body produces them. You could and will get some beautiful retractable claws of the same color as your horns. And oh boy, these claws are wonderful for ripping apart anything you need to get into. Namely, living matter. Now you're gonna get hungry. Don't worry. Well, I mean, we do periodic little... Gotta refill the cafeteria somehow. Or get more hands on board. Oh, we go to different planets and, well, we give two options. Become dragons with us. Give up your identity, your memory, and join the crew. Or get turned into dragon food. And boy, the amount of places that don't want to give up their identity and just become cafeteria chow is amazing. It's quite amazing humans haven't found the obvious life in your solar system. At least 3 of the 9 planets that aren't Earth have life, and it's a... It's just that you're not clouds. Jupiter has life, Uranus, and of course Venus. Some of the moons on Jupiter too, and Uranus, and some of the other ones like Neptune. You just miss it all because you haven't gone below the gases and ices. Don't worry, I'm sure your little civilization will find them sometime. Hell, they might even find a Venusian society if they actually bother to look below the clouds. We're born in thick toxic fog, and that's how we live. Thick toxic fog. Yeah. Yeah, I'm literally just from the planet next door. That's why so many of my dragons are formerly human. So easy to just pick up some random person off the surface. Already enough you go missing for random reasons. What's more to the count? And here I am yapping. Come here. Get in my bed with me. No, the process isn't intimate. It's just easier when I can pull something over you so you can stop moving and I don't have to put my full arms around you or you might try to bite me. It's still uncomfortable to be bit. You know, come here. Come here. Perfect. Human. You make such a pretty dragon, you know that? You'll get all the love and attention of a new dragon. Put you up with someone for the night, and you'll become a buddy with them, and be so cute. You already have a predetermined partner. But first, yeah, I told you I had to bite you with my venomous fangs. Oh, you act like it's such a surprise. Yes, your head pulsating and it feels odd. Your brain is losing memories. They're draining out. Do you even know your name? No, but all you know is everything hurts. That's the point of venom. I mean, it is mainly used for defensive purposes on Earth, but my venom blacks out your memories and just gives you stupid, silly little thoughts of being a cute dragon now. Come here and get closer. There's no problem with hopping into bed with your converter. That skin of yours, so delicate. I can see my venom coursing through your veins, this gooey green lighting up your veins. What's that? Burning, of course it burns, hon. Going through a full body transformation just like that isn't necessarily painless. I need to care enough to give you some kind of painkiller and anesthesia. Can't be bothered. The pain helps drain the memories. But I do have something that might help. Wet. Yes, they are quite wet. Kissing you with my slimy mouth. Come here. Come here. Your fur's already growing out. I never said it was a long transformation. Such a beautiful new dragon. Your spine is still going to eviscerate in a couple places to produce your wings, but in the meantime, cuddles abound for my little wingless dragon. Do you enjoy the slimy taste of my goo? Tastes eggy. It is mainly sulfuric and does kind of have a rotten egg smell and taste. What I've been told by humans is real. But you shouldn't let the smell bother you. These kisses are making you feel so much better, aren't they? Big, gooey green kiss marks all over your cheeks. Why am I oozing green stuff all over you? Because it helps you forget. It makes you so much more malleable. And it lets you ignore the ripping pain of wings forming. There they go. Come here. Who's a good dragon? Who's a good dragon? It's almost over. It's almost over. It's just your tail forming. It's just the tail. Don't scream. Don't worry, just focus on the pleasant acridness of my kisses going against your cute cheek flesh and fur. Come here. Your patron dragon says you'll be alright. And you will be alright. Your flesh and fur is just forming. Your tail stinger is coming in, Karen. Don't worry. It's perfectly fine. It's done. You're fine. Feel that? So much better, isn't it? No pain, no thoughts, just your wiped Your face full of dragon kisses, all slimy and pleasant smelling now. Oh, yes. How could you not realize how intoxicating the aroma was? It's so natural, isn't it? It smells like pure joy and bliss is steaming into your nose. Well, that may have to do with the pheromones inside my slimy kisses, making you more sedated and a bit dopier. But it's always nice to have a curious little dragon to snuggle up to. You barely know what's going on. What's your name, little one? You don't know. Perfect, perfect. Well, your new name is 10245. Yes, 10245. Your number, but it's mainly just for tracking purposes. You can give yourself a nickname if you want. I'd love to try to give one to you, but it's not really my place. Once I give you a room with someone, they may have some suggestions, and you can feel. What's my number? My number is 1, but you may call me Fire. You like that name? Well, you can't call yourself that, unfortunately. But you can cuddle up to Mama Fire. She'll give you nice big kisses to help you keep calm. You can cuddle up with me tonight. I let everyone get a freebie. Sleep with what's essentially their new mother. Maybe sometime back on Earth, you got scared and slept with your parents. Well, I know you're scared now. Everything's so new. So you can sleep with me. Come here. I generally only allow for one night's sleep with me, just as onboarding so many different dragons does get a bit tiring when I can't sleep in my own bed. But you do seem extra sweet. You can have as many kisses with me as you want tonight, and you are more than free to come up and hug me. No, I have any time. I may be mean-spirited and hostile towards other beings, but once you're with me, you're more like my family. I've got 1,244 other dragons to take care of on this ship, in some way or another, but you're all mostly self-sufficient. Yes, there are some that require extra attention, but no one here is physically or mentally incapable. Some just have fears and such that retain from their former selves. And a quite common one is the fear of being alone. It's one of the reasons it was so easy to take you. You were almost embraceful of someone finally coming to take you up. Two big, cute dragons. Since, of course, you weren't as scared as you should be. You thought you were having a dream. When in reality, it was just two of my abductors coming to take you. Don't worry, they're big sweeties. They may physically appear large, but they're just average. No. You're free to do as you please. You just have to stay within the ship. I am glad you did not decide to become food or struggle and have to become food anyways. You're just very sweet and caring, it seems. It's almost like I'm kissing your boo-boos, I believe the humans say. Now come to me and snuggle close. My calming, yet mildly toxic scent will help drift you to sleep, and you will find ease as you sleep against my nice furred chest. Even if you're bigger than me, you'll find yourself under my chin, being snuggled and brought close. I am your only new pairing. I take some responsibility for making sure you are comfortable beyond all reason. Even if it is just for the first night. Tomorrow we'll assign you a boarded room and find out who you're with. Yes, don't worry. It will be a comfortable time here. You will learn how to operate some machines and essentially have a job of sort. Mainly, if not to keep yourself busy, but to also process any materials we do find. It's a fine job. We even have our own currency and system of pay here. It's nothing extravagant, but you'll be able to commissar items, buy additional food, of which we have plenty. So, don't go trying to requiesce. You're fine. You're loved. And so much so more. You may even find a loving relationship with your new roommate or someone else. I do not disallow loving, caring relationships on my ship. There's no reason to. Everyone is allowed to be happy here. You just have to do your job and to be a good dragon. And you are certainly a good dragon, are you not? You're so tight into my fur below my chin, indulging in the comforting release of my body's odor. It's so nice and warm. The smell, while mildly off-putting, is still relaxing and beautiful. It smells of sulfur and indulgence. The little dragon, you shall always be my little dragon. Now, my new sleep tight, sleep well, forget your whole life completely. a king.